Good day. Oh, good day, good day, good day, lovely people. So great to be back with you. Crypto Sniper, Market Sniper, Reset Sniper. What's the fuss? Why the go live? What have I got to tell you? This is what I've got to tell you. I am going to tell you the following. It's non-farm payrolls today, first of all. Non-farm payrolls today. Now, why should you care? Is the first part of the question, and that you should be asking. So it's, first of all, what is non-farm payroll? It's the biggest, most important economic data that works for America, that comes out of America, the most significant economy. So biggest significant economy, current dollar exorbitant privilege currency of the world at the moment. And all of these aspects are very, very important. And what does it do? It is absolutely the number that indicates whether new people are being hired. Why does it go by the name non-farm? It goes by the name non-farm because it eliminates all seasonal workers, because you get picking that has to occur in harvest seasons that cause spikes in employment and subsequent dips, because they're only needed, that workforce, for a short time. This has become less and less significant over the years as agriculture becomes much less of a part of the overall economy. But that was the original name from many years ago, and so it has carried through, and as a result, it's non-farm payroll. So who's hiring who and what's happening? Also in that number is very, very important, is actual earnings. So I'm looking to the left, getting it up. So you should have a site like forexfactory.com, and you will see the data that it will tell you. Not only the unemployment rate, has it gone up or down, excluding seasonal workers, but also the average hourly earnings. So it's okay if you're creating jobs. It's awesome. Okay, all very nice. By the way, hello, Ali. All you guys, give us a hi, chat in the comments, give us a like, give us a share. Let's quickly get this one moving along and make these go lives worthwhile. So that's the value it gives you, but it also tells you the actual change in numbers jobs. Now, this actually has a whole bunch of statistical magic and chicanery. There is a guesstimation birth-death model that runs calculations and adds a large part of those numbers in. Yes, that's right. They actually haven't counted the actual jobs. There's a certain amount of modeling and guessing. It's kind of like doing a population count, a census, and you use a plane with photo images and you fly over a rural area and you guesstimate how many people are down there based on a count that you did in a small square. So it's not actually perfectly accurate. It is guide. Alex, how are you? Thanks for the thumbs up. Tato, how are you? Arabic courses. Choose your Arabic courses with this gentleman right here. Go and learn Arabic. Go visit the great African Eye in Mauritania, where your Arabic will become greatly useful, and decide for yourself if that was the original Babylon in the concentric circles. All this exciting tourism and all learning with your Arabic at Arabic courses. But Toad, hello from Dave. Faris Qureshi, hope I pronounced that correct. How are you? Greetings from Pakistan. Anyway, so what are we going to do? So here's what's going down. So I'm going live. Normally we charge pounds, 195 pounds for a ticket. We're changing all our pricing. We've got amazing traders and premium people from all over the planet, including nations such as Pakistan, Saudi Arabia. I've definitely got Ali. I've got the Middle East and the continent, the great Asian continent, with us today, and of course the UK, Australia, English language first places. Anyway, so it's $195. So you save the 22% discount and you get $1 pricing. You'll get not only an hour and a half of me, if you can handle that. Whew, but I can tell you that this is a significant one. Why? Because the risk-off assets are at a critical point now. So we had the Fed chief Satan come out and spin his magic, so much so that he actually cut the interest rates by a quarter. He also ended quantitative tightening, which is a step in the direction of easing again, 2 months early, yet the dollar went up. Initially, the dollar went up, precious metals went down. Bitcoin's going to be kind of there or thereabouts. We'll come back to the cryptos, which is also a risk-off asset for fiat failure and dollar. It's an anti-dollar. We're going to talk about the anti-dollar assets like cryptos, Bitcoin being the largest and most significant, very close to 68, 69% dominance. Gold and silver, and of course, shorting shares is another example, because if the dollar is all hunky-dory and strong and there's no fear, we'll talk also about, for those that are out-and-out FX traders, which actually is the strongest. I tweeted out how the yen got a huge spike of strength when the dollar first was strong, so the yen softened, and then suddenly, the day after Powell's U-turn and hawkish rate cut, hawkish means it was actually very strong for the dollar when it should have been weak, which is dovish. Straight after that, we won't necessarily be cutting interest rates any further. This is just fine tuning. This is not necessarily an end of cycle for the tightening. We're just having, we just thought taking some insurance, that trade war thing. In other words, the idiot Trump and all his shenanigans. Sidecar. That was his pitch. So it was the most hawkish of rate cuts to try not. So the dollar actually strengthened because of the tone of the statement. And then the next day, meaning yesterday, the gold came rushing back. Silver came rushing part the way back. Not the whole way, but part the way back, and risk-off came back in favor. And also, certain financials in America triggered me short. You can come and see some of what we're trading in there. You're going to get an experience that my premium guys get regularly with me on the looms that we do. So we'll have an hour and a half, traditional markets. Copper fell out of bed. So if the economy is so great, how come the industrial metal that we use in construction and is in everything, including electronic goods, is falling out the bed to new lows? How come oil is battling so much? How come all these things are so soft, except gold, which is an anti-dollar, except silver, which is an anti-dollar, and of course we've got the cryptos to address. So we take a half-hour break. After an hour and a half with me, we go boom into the crypto analysis, which is the other bubble of I don't mean to use the other subset of anti-dollar. And how it's performing, and what I see for Bitcoin next, particularly what I see for dominance next, what that means for alts, etc. Look at the major alts, all of that. Hey, Alon, thank you for checking in from Israel. Blessings to all those people there. I am critical of the nation state Israel at times, but there are many amazing people in there. They are not their government's policies. I lived in South Africa during apartheid. Let me just say that. And I've got a few friends going, a few interesting comments calling me the anti-Semite, the haters of the people of Shem. Not at all. Thank you for coming on. I respect you. So moving on. Anjani, Erkan, how are you? Greetings from Turkey. Thank you for checking in from Turkey. The Middle East, what's going on with you guys? You guys are up and awake and on it. You've had your 3 espressos. It's nice and sunny out there. You want to check these markets out. It's Friday. Some of you will be going to the mosques later on. Some of you will be going to shul. Some of you will be doing all of these things, but you're checking in on the Market Sniper here. Okay, great to have you. So if you want to come along, this is kind of a promo chat, but for those of you that don't have the means, don't have the time, it's cool too. This is what I'm telling you. You're getting a little bit of information. Go check your commodities like copper. Go check your industrials. The economy, the global economy is not strong according to the Reset Sniper, aka me. The dollar is under threat. The precious metals were accumulated 15 billion, guys, 15 billion recently by central banks just in a short period. Russia is hoarding it. By the way, risk, a beautiful trade. Long Russia. Yes, you heard me right. Long Russia. The ruble will continue to strengthen from its oversold position. I have an amazing asset that I think will still further double. That is entirely Russia exposure. You will see it on the non-farm payroll when you come on. In the first hour and a half, the traditional markets, which is equities, commodities, everything. You run through the whole lot. I've had my cappuccinos and espressos too. I'm ready to bounce off the wall. There's lots to be learned. I cram it all in an hour and a half for your traditional markets. You will have a half-hour break and you'll you'll come back for Crypto Friday finds as well. So I am the real Satoshi, says Eddie. That's fine. That's good. You certainly probably got a better claim than Craig Wright, in my opinion, Eddie. Hey, Jayant, nice to see you. Thanks for checking in and saying hello. Bulgaria, yes, Petrov. That is a classic. Petrov. That is a great surname from the cauldron of Eastern Europe. I mean, how many great football players from that part of the world came out with a surname Petrov? I bet you can kick the pig's bladder all right and hit the back of the net. Well done, my man. Thank you for checking in. And of course, the Caucasus, the point from which we crossed over into Eastern Europe. These are our brothers from inside there that you see the name Caucasian for those that cross the mountains. We are all African, by the way. We are all African. We are all by descent African. This is the great thing. So why have this tribalism? We all started. Some of us just wandered a little further afield, and complexions might have changed a little bit along the way. He's in the UK. Greetings from Holland. Yes, Hollanda. Picking up a lot of friends from Holland. I will do my Afrikaans. You might hear a little bit of the original Dutch in it. It's a pigeonized. I've got to tell you this gag. So apparently the nasty Germans tease the Dutch and say when a drunk sailor talks German, it sounds like Dutch. Well, for the Dutch, I want to give you this relieving anecdote. When you have a drunk Dutch sailor speaking Dutch, he speaks Afrikaans. That's right. And for my South African friends who are now absolutely insulted, my fellow Boers and friends, let me say I speak, and I am one of you. Bitcoin new highs, asks Ali. Hey, Russell Vontenaar. Dino Russell Vontenaar. What an incredible lad. Met him in the gym and health industry. He's on the other side of the planet now. Family in Indonesia. He's one of the few people I know that actually was born. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. Born Christian, married a Muslim lady and converted to Islam, but is a man of, and I don't mean but as if you aren't. He is actually an amazing guy, a man of peace and wisdom about the control structure. We share many things. Thank you for checking in and keeping people healthy in the gym industry. Good to see you, buddy. Bitcoin new highs. Hi from Portugal, Filipa Costa. Portugal, a beautiful place. I was shocked how beautiful it was, how nice the people were. I don't know if the people that go to Portugal are a little bit less booze Britain, but they were not jaded towards someone coming from England to visit them. There are incentives to go to Portugal if you are pan-European and if you go on retirement visas. Lovely, love the city, little tree places, sitting down, having a coffee. It never went totally mad, mental high rise, so you get home still in the main town. Just a cool place, cool people. Get out to Portugal. The brethren, the smaller brother to the Iberian Peninsula, and that's one of the reasons I think there's an alliance between Britain and Portugal a bit, because the old traditional enemy was Spain, because they were two great empires of the time. Love the Spanish people too. Different culture, but same piece of land. How good it is to have all your gold. I was born religion free, but hey, enjoy your faith. Yes, that's fair enough. I love your videos. Thank you. Know thyself. Very good name. Know thyself. Part of the journey we talk about. Kresno Fanjavia from Indonesia. Well done for showing in from there. It must be quite late down there. Okay, guys, I've got to jump on for my non-farm. I'm still doing a bit of press. I've got premium guys to sort out. 14 minutes we go live. The link is in the description. The link for joining us for 3 hours with a half-hour break to grab your lunch, coffee break, relief break, pee break, whatever it is you do, smoke cannabis break, do whatever you need to do for half an hour and come back for the crypto finds. Get a taste of what we do. Hey, we have a premium community. It costs a lot. We know that, but we believe it's an extremely good value. How do you get a chance to see what it's like to interact with us? Come and see. Come and see. Spend $195. That's a low cost of thing. You say, I went, I know, I don't like it, or it wasn't quite good enough for me, but hey, now I know. good. You can just be a friend on YouTube for eternity, for as long as you're getting value or not. So come and join us if you feel like it. Bojiva Petrov, love the smiley face. He enjoyed being called out there. Vector Select, I was born. Yep, we saw that one. Arabic courses. Hi from Istanbul. Lovely city. I don't know what's happening there, although we're rocking the Middle East, but went to Istanbul, not once, but not twice. I would encourage people to visit it. You know, I didn't at any point feel like I had a target on my back. This is Mr. X blonde with blue eyes. The food is exceptional. I think they're underrated for how they're undercredited for their gourmet, and actually the Middle Eastern hospitality. If you want me to say who knocks hospitality out the ballpark naturally, not fake Atoshi style, with genuine smiles. You always get your free coffee after your meal without even asking, genuine good service and good ingredients in food. Turks get food. End of flipping story. You know, they're the Middle East Italians. Best cuisine. He agrees, unsurprisingly. Okay, guys, that's it. You know where the link is. Eva, Denmark, agrees with my sentiments. Bobby from Denmark. There you go. You're all friends. This is planet Earth. We're all brothers. Okay. And we're all African, no matter what we then became. Alex, thanks for checking in. See you guys. If you want more, see you guys. Pop down in the link. Must do these more often. Make them count. Share and pump it out. It helps my channel. I don't ask for money. I don't monetize. I don't do any of these things, guys. I don't want. Truth is, I don't want anything from anybody really. I'd probably do it for free if it was even if I, you know, even if I had it. The main thing is 1 in 100 people might be suitable for us, and I'm reaching out to him. And the rest of you, God bless you. I want my audience at 99%, whether we ever meet or whether we ever talk, be part of it. You can get part of my mind. I'll be wrong. I'll be right. I'll be accurate. I'll be loony. Who knows, at all times, but I'll try to be consistent in that parenthesis of my own insanity, dyslexic autism. You will get a form of consistency, and hopefully that will be an anchor for you in the weirdest, most perverse economic times where real lightning is due to strike, and that those who are prepared will benefit disproportionately, and those that are sleeping, the ones not attending the channel, the ones not asking the question, unfortunately can have a really polarizing event that could do great damage to them. Those with pensions stuffed with debt, etc., now paying negative yields, etc., etc. You need to be well prepared. We are doing it right here, both from an investing and a trading perspective. See you on the link below. I'm calling close. Bless you all. Have a great weekend, whatever you decide to do, and nice to check in with you all. Bye for now.